Charlie Kirk was undoubtedly a voice of reason and consistency who inspired billions of people to have open conversations, dialogue, and seek truth. A Christian at heart, what made him stand out was his commitment to morality and values, and more than anything, his adherence to human connection, empathy, and compassion. His opponents would have definitely disagreed or never seen that side of him. There is no doubt about that. But for the people who loved him, we loved him for not just because he was precise and sharp in his arguments or the way he spoke, but how good and kind and a decent human being he actually was. Somebody whom we can place all our bets on any day for his integrity and veracity. I am one of the billions that Charlie Kirk inspired, and I'm just a conservative woman in a small town in Kerala. Like any kid in college or just out of college, I was also very confused, brainwashed, and in conflict with herself and sick, but with a huge ego of having been educated at the toppest or the topmost universities. The ego of having learned so much from the best, which was nothing but run by leftist communist ideologies. And it was people like Charlie Kirk and his down to earth ways of engaging with people, just like how arrogant and rude I was at that time. It was people like him that first introduced us to reason or rationality, or have to be intellectually consistent and true. The gender confused minds he must have touched by bringing clarity of the absolute nature of our being. The racially confused, scared, and complex ridden minds he must have mended by bringing back the control of our lives to ourselves. The guilt-ridden, meek, apologetic minds of young white people he must have rekindled and made courageous by reminding them their true history, by making an entire nation or population be aware of their right to arms for the sake of their own freedoms, where when they were guilt-tripped and brainwashed into believing that they did not have the right to defend themselves.
Oh my God.
And the bravery he has instilled in people like me to stand strong at the face of criticism, violence, personal insults, or cancellations, and to voice our opinions and needs with clarity, firmness, but in the calmest way possible. It's such a shock to all of us. I still can't believe that he is gone at such a young age of 31, same age as I am. And it's also a shock that of all the people, he is the one we lost. A pure soul, a genuine human being who embodied the spirit of truth, justice, reason, a true American hero. It was always as though we heard from the founding fathers of America when we listened to him. He spoke of freedom, equality, and human rights with such precision and insight that we couldn't see it separately from what the founding fathers themselves had envisioned. But I think we only lost him in form, but not in spirit. It's not martyred, but his words are going to be heard much louder than ever before. Though we have lost a great leader who could have led millions into a metaphorical heaven on earth, or liberation as we would have called it in these parts of the world. His legacy will live on and change millions, in ways that probably we can never imagine. That is at least what I wish, pray, and hope. Hope he is in the heavens with the Lord, and I stand united with you all in the grief of his departure.